Hi everyone, it's Brian Khatambakhsh here, team lead at Khatambakhsh Real Estate Team with Remax Hallmark. As I always promised, I will have the market stats to you earlier than anybody else, including the TREB, because we have our finger on the pulse of the market. We know exactly what's going on every day. I don't need to wait for TREB to tell you what's going on. I have these numbers every day. If you ever want to know these numbers, you can always give us a call, like this video, or send us a message. We can always let you know what's going on in the market. The market has been very dynamic here. To be honest with you, it's just changing almost daily, if not weekly. Past 2-3 weeks, we see a slight cool down in the market, and the stats will just verifies that. Now, for this month, I am not going to compare our numbers with the last year numbers, because last year this time we were all in lockdown. Those numbers are not valid, so there won't be any significant value into comparing the April of 2021 to the April of 2020. However, this month only, I am comparing our numbers with from March to April. Remember, March market was pretty hot. If you recall, we had 885 homes active listings for sale in the market, and we had over 1,400 sales, and average prices were up significantly. From March to April, what we have noticed is that the total number of homes for sales are a little bit up, about 9% higher. So there are 9% more listing in the market for buyers to choose from. That's what that means. And the total number of sales, unit sales, is down by about 12%. So we went from 1,413 to 1,243. While this is not very significant, it is indicating that market's taking a little bit of a break, or holding his breath, or what have you. Nothing can go up forever, but this is, by all means, this is not an indication of any significant slowdown. It's just 9% more listing for sale. It could be just because the weather is nice, and this is the season for people put the house for sale. And this is just not enough to come with any conclusion. As you know me, I never try to guess or predict the future. I only have the stats to deal with, and that's today's stats. Tomorrow it could be different, and the past is past, right? I'm not going to predict what's going on. I'm going up and down. But what I can tell you from this is that it looks like this year, unlike any other year, the jump, or that significant increase that we usually have in the spring, it already occurred in January, February, March. And we are now going to be going to a little bit normal period for a while. At least this month has cooled down a little bit, and we'll see. We are also tracking total number of showings booked, total number of offers made, and those also showed a slight, about 10% slowdown. Nothing to be worried about. If you are planning to sell your home, you're a seller, still a pretty heavy seller's market. As you can see, there's not enough inventory to carry this market up for a month. Total number of sales are still a lot more than total number of units for sale in the market. That indicates still a seller's market. Buyers, be cautious, be very subjective, and pick the best home that matches your budget, so you don't have to overpay for things. And over time, everything will settle down, so you don't have to worry about things. If you have any question or anything, like our video, send me a text or call me. Any question you have, we can go over the stat and tell you what's going on. And if you're planning to sell your home within the next 6 to 12 months, give us a call. We can give you some tips. We can help you with the timings of any question you might have. My number is 647-848-2652. Call me, text me, or you can DM me in Facebook. 647-848-2652. Call or text, and have a fantastic day.